Defamation of character. You know, on social media, people you say, I'll see you for defamation. I have reached out to my legal teams. My legal teams is it's like you see this since 2026 started. Lawyers just they cash out. Everybody legal team. Everybody are defaming me. The thing is, people just use the word defaming or defamation without actually understanding the context or the meaning of defamation itself. And if I didn't sue my school to court and I started the court process, like I had to represent myself in court without a lawyer, even me too, I will not understand it, because we all see defamation as when somebody say anything about you, they've defamed you. Oh, call your lawyer, call your clinic. Do you actually know that you can actually sue somebody for defamation and then you still be the one to end up paying the person? Do you know? Are you aware? And that's because there is some element of defamation. For defamation to stand, it has to cut across 5 elements. In fact, 5 elements. I know that for every rule, there's always an exception, and that's what makes it 5. Now, let's start. And they used to say, or if you don't know, truth is a difference to defamation. So let's say somebody says something about you online and say, you be Olosho, right? If and then you now rush, my legal team is going to take actions against you. Why can it come? And then you rush to court. The first question the judge will ask you is, are you truly an Olosho? And you say no. And then the person you take to court and say, my lady or my lord, is a lie. This person is an Olosho. See evidence here. See this thing here. At that time, the case will reverse. You will be the one to pay the cost of that person for wasting the person's time to come to court. So truth is a difference to defamation. So before you sue somebody for defamation, firstly, make sure that whatever that person alleges or whatever that person says is false. As long as it's false, that's the number 1 criteria. If it is false, then you move to number 2. So after you've made sure that it's false, the next element for defamation to stand is it has to have a negative impact. You know, there are some words that they look defamatory, but they are not defamatory. Right? Don't worry. I'll say it as the video progresses. So the second element is it has to have negative impact. For example, maybe somebody call you Olosho. I'm using Olosho because it's one of those common things that most people always use when they see successful women without a man. Sorry. They always use the word Olosho like a woman sells her body. If you don't understand Nigerian English, right? That's why I'm using that word. So imagine somebody like me now, maybe the way I'm dressed, and somebody says, see this Olosho, because you have to prove that Olosho, because I know I am not, that one is defamatory, bro. Then it has to have negative impact. Most time when people just go to court, or maybe when you see somebody, they'll just put amounts there. The thing is, before a judge actually awards you amount, like, you have to show that you've actually lost something. If you didn't lose anything, right? If there is no economic value tied to that defamatory post, it will be very difficult for the judge to actually award you anything. So you have to prove that you've actually lost something. Maybe economic value, commercial interest, maybe marriage or anything like that. Or maybe, for example, somebody called you Olosho. Maybe you had like 500 subscribers on YouTube, and immediately they called you Olosho, your subscriber reduced to 12. You've actually lost something. You've lost people. You've lost association. You understand? That one you can claim monetary value for you. So that's why if somebody say anything about you, immediately go and screenshot all the things that are reputable to you. Your online following, your clinic, can screenshot everything. Right? So you now wait for like few days and now do before and after. This is what the person says. So once you are claiming defamation, it has to have like negative impact on your personal destiny. Then another element for defamation to stand is it has to be communicated to a third party. Let's say me and you, we are talking, and you just call me Olosho, just between me and you. If I go to court, that it can't stand because it was just me and you. Nobody was there, because the judge will ask, who has heard about the Olosho? Nobody. So it's not defamatory. What said between two people is not defamatory. You can't sue the person for defamation. But if I was in your shoe, I'd rather sue the person for humiliation or harassment. And if it was something that was online, maybe on WhatsApp, I can sue the person for cybercrime instead. So for those of you that is to rush to court and say defamation. Sometimes it's not even defamation. You can put it under harassment or cybercrime act, right? or even penal code. Don't worry, we'll get to it in our subsequent videos. So it has to be published to a third party. If it's not published to a third party, it cannot stand. So the next element for the defamation to stand, it has to have harm to the person's reputation. You know, the one I talk about, number 2, is you have to see like reduction in, like, it has negative impact, maybe your followers reduce, then it has to have harm in your reputation. For example, like I said, if somebody say you this olosho, and because of that, people start saying, me, I can't associate with this olosho, you there, they say you are olosho. You know, people have now like embodied what that person said. So those are the 4 elements for defamation to actually stand on its own. So, and another thing that people used to say when it comes to defamation of character or defamation is, people will say, but I did not mention your name. There's this test that they call reasonable man test, and the test is, the judge will ask, would, let's say you make a description of a person, maybe you just say there's some celebrities, like let's just say there's one person that always make videos, she sued her school to court, that girl is an olosho. So the question the judge will ask is, would a reasonable person know that this is the person you're referring to? So if I'm the person, like I said, like, you have to relate and underline each word of, there's a difference between you are on, if somebody published you are an olosho, that one you cannot claim is you because your name is not there. There was no descriptive, there's no adjective. But then if somebody say there is a girl, an international student, that sued our school to court and is currently making posts about it on YouTube, how many people sued our school to court? How many people is currently on YouTube suing our school to? You say that was a descriptive adjective. So when anybody come across my channel, seeing there is an international student, seeing my videos, they already know that, oh, this is the person you're talking now. So you see that person did not mention my name, but with the description that the person gave, a reasonable man will be able to tell that, oh, this person is referring to me. So that's what is called the reasonable man test. I hope you understand that. But if the person just say you are an olosho, there is no description, there is no clinical in court, it cannot stand. So those are the elements, this thing that actually affect defamation. And another thing is, like I said, and there are some words that are defamatory and some words are not defamatory. For example, if somebody say you shout too much, it's not a defamatory statement. They can put it under, it's just like I said, that's why I said you can actually put it under harassment or humiliation, depending. So it's not, so for defamation to stand, it has to be something that actually targets your identity as a person, like your reputation as a person, right? So I hope this video was helpful and it's helping to break down the defamation of character, so that all of you will stop coming and say, hey, you defame me, I'll call my lawyer, I'll kill it. I hope you know now before you start shouting defamation, because everybody are going to have lawyers. If any spot is defamation, you should know what you are suing for. Go. So if this video was helpful, give it a thumb up, give it a like, give it a share. I'll see you guys in my next video. Thanks for watching. Bye for now.